Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Golden Eagles will kick it away first. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Jaguars offense will have the football first. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
But they need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Rushes on him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Back to throw, it's Braxton. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And off to Jones. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bullock. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Jaguars will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Davis. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Off play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Braxton. Running into the open space. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. The Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Zings it complete to the right. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? He's got him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Holds and fires complete to the right. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Let's talk for just a second about South Alabama. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week, and getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese, and now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars, and now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Davenport. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, South Alabama. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field, and suddenly it's quite the resume. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Metcalf. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Off the play fake. He lost one down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna run it. It's Briggs. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. Here on third down. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The short hands, it's Woods. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Got it behind the line. It's Jenkins. Snowed under by the defense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quick completion to the right. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
And the Jaguars want to crank the tempo. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Jenkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on second down. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Davenport. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Shakes off the defender. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the right. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Quick tempo here for the offense.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The sure hands, it's Davis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Looking to pass, it's Davenport. Hauls it in. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Woods. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Jaguars will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jenkins. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Fires to the right. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that will extend their lead even further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Oh, what a move. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Braxton. Grab behind the line. It's Metcalf. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. The hand to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound. Understand.
Turning it on! He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Penn State is down, but don't rule out some late-game magic. With that offense and the kid on D, who's the latest stud at linebacker anything is possible. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kansas State.
Gets it out quickly.
We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Chapman.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss.
Brings up third down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. Caught over the middle. It's Jenkins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Jaguars send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. They'll run the counter. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the air. It's Davenport. Takes a hit as he fires. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Bullock. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They'll run it from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Now on the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the rock.
The Jaguars will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what our plan of action is now moving forward, Palmer. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, you had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game? Which side of the offensive line can we run to? Which guy can we throw to hopefully now have a much better second half?
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looking to throw, it's Braxton. He's going to throw deep right side. Snags it inside the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Got it! Touchdown, Southern shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by 13 to Kansas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Woods. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Woods. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. Line getting set on second down.
33-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll try the right side. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. It's now a one-point game, 14-13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Golden Eagles are flying down the field. That's reeled in. It's Metcalf. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He'll do it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Takes the easy completion. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Keeps looking downfield. Quarterback gets the first down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. And what a scramble by the quarterback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
To the air, it's Davenport. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And the Jaguars will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Hold and fire complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. And off to Jones. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Blasted as he lets it go. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Jaguars will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. All kinds finds a room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Gives it on the option. Fights off a defender.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And off to Jones. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets up to the 15-yard line as they're working their way away from their own end zone. The Jaguars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Davenport. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Jaguars line up to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Got it in the middle. It's Heath. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. The give to the back.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Complete to the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Braxton. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Looking to the big tight end. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Using his legs, it's Bullock. Runs for the tackle. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Now the play fake. punts it out of the air. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Shoots it to the left. Hits the open man. It's a running room. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Jaguars come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. Here's a heat. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get them.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. Scanning the field, it's Davenport. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make...
Oh, he's got some space. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Wiggles free. Into the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Caught in the backfield. It's Keith. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Under fire. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. They'll try the run. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Going right to work up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Quick spin on the run. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Pulls it in, it's Jenkins. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Jenkins. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Got his man quickly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Bullock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Jaguars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. He'll keep it himself. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway.
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
And the yards just continue to stack up for this dude. We've already talked about it. He made over 300, over 400. Now he's over 450 on the game. He has been on fire.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. To throw, it's Davenport. And that was a high percentage completion and a low efficiency pass. They lose yardage. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The snap sets up to throw. Lets it fly. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And such a great job by the offense, able to execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just can't do it. Guys are going to have to step up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
A huge point after this for the lead. And he knocks it through, and they take the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up by 21 over Florida. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Looking for a man. It's Braxton. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. What a tough break, a potential tying score nullified by the penalty, and now they'll have to see if they can get it done again. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Got it behind the line, it's Heath. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to throw again. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Jones. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll leave it with him. Nice move there. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Keith. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Right down the boulevard. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Fears the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And he's just going to spike it. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Oh, a lot of space. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.